Hello, and welcome to a Lowman guide to Trio Vault of Glass. Feel free to skip to any of these timestamps listed, or to pause the video at any point if needed. There isn't too much to say with this encounter. It's really completed the same as with 6 players, as is most of this raid as a 3-man. The 3 of you will simply capture and defend the 3 plates until the vault opens, then proceed to Confluxes. Again, in Confluxes, nothing is different here as such. The 3 of you will just defend the 3 Confluxes as normal. I do recommend some braces for Warlocks here, to lock down the doors. And Sunshot and Trinity Ghoul work very well here too. Everyone should also bring Overload. The Oracle's encounter is mostly the same in this trio. I suggest splitting the 7 Oracles between the 3 of you into 2, 2, and 3. 2 of you can stand on this pillar and see all of the 7 Oracle locations. The other player can just be below to still benefit from the wells up top. Using 4 anti-Oracle raid mods on your armor will give you your super back when you destroy just 3 Oracles. So if only one person is a well-lock, then I recommend that person takes the 3 of their choice. In this run, Dastan took middle and L1, Low took L2 and L3, whilst I took R1, R2 and R3 Oracles. Using either Xenophage or Indebted Kindness will make this much easier, as they both can one-shot the Oracles. Templar is yet another encounter that does not deviate from the 6-man method. One player is the Relic Holder to block Templar's teleports, and the other 2 are DPSing. I recommend the players to do DPS from the front left teleport location, since they block the teleport, if there, and can see the other 3 teleport locations in case the Relic Holder is detained. They are also elevated, thus are protected from Fanatics and Minotaurs. For DPS, I recommend rockets such as Reconstruction Bait and Switch Apex Predator, or Envious Assassin Bait and Switch Cold Comfort. The Relic Holder can use something like Witherhoard or Dragon's Breath to do damage over time as they're blocking the teleports. A well-lock with some braces and the Tether Hunter are always appreciated here. If gaining Radiant or inside of a well, you cannot shoot the Detain bubble as it acts like anti-barrier, so I recommend bringing a weapon that cannot be affected by Radiant, such as an Overload or Unstop weapon, to free detainees. If one of the players DPSing are detained, they should be able to free each other. But the Relic Holder can also help by either hitting them with the relic if passing by, or simply dropping the relic to shoot them out. Remember to pick up the relic as soon as you can if you drop it. Also remember that detains happen after you first break Templar's shield and after every time you block a teleport. So if planning on doing oracles or just cleansing, stop blocking before you go, or this will lead to a detain that can cause a death. Once Templar is killed, head through the Gorgon's Labyrinth with your preferred route and head to Gatekeepers encounter. The Gatekeepers encounter starts as normal by killing the adds and the initial Gatekeeper so one of you can claim the relic, then open the 2 Vex gate portals. One player will be staying out at all times in order to defend the Vex plates and kill the Overloads and Gatekeepers. The Gatekeepers spawn with the Praetorians numbers 1, 3, and 5. He must also be outside, as if a player is not in the throne room for more than 4 seconds, then you will be lost in time and wipe. Once the portals are open, one player will go into whichever side he wishes with the relic to kill the Praetorians and defend the Conflux as normal, and the other player, who is not defending in the throne room, will go inside the other portal. Since this player will not have the relic, he must use one of 3 methods to kill the Praetorians. He can either 1. Use a blinding grenade launcher or tractor cannon to blind him and push him off the map. Number 2. Using stasis to freeze him and also push him off the map. Or number 3. Using volatile explosions next to the Praetorian to remove his immunity shield. This can be done with either any weapon with destabilizing rounds, by killing one add near others to make the surrounding adds volatile, then killing them next to the Praetorian, using the volatile explosion from their death to remove his shield. Or, the easiest method of all of these 3 is by using a Void Titan to do the same thing, but with the controlled demolitionist aspect, which makes adds volatile from any of your void abilities. This combined with a vortex grenade to pull all the adds together makes this very easy, as it does everything all in one, making all adds volatile instantly, pulling them into the Praetorian, then the grenade damage killing them so they explode and remove his shield. If needed, push him to a group of adds, or the adds to him. Remember, with the Void Titan method, you only need 1 add to be successful, whereas destabilizing needs at least 2. If using Void Titan, Armamentarium for a second grenade charge, and the Ward of Dawn Super with offensive bulwark, an explosive finisher, providing you have enough armor charges, for more grenade energy will really help if you struggle or fail at any point. Once all 3 Wyverns and Praetorians are dead on both Mars and Venus, exit and finish defending the center conflux in the throne room, and get ready for Atheon. Atheon is mostly completed in the same way as with Six Blades. The only difference here is in preventing all 3 of you from getting teleported to either Mars or Venus. This can be done flawlessly by using heat rises and gliding on the side of Atheon's throne just past the turnback zone, to avoid his teleport, using the harpies to extend heat rises, and then jumping down as Atheon teleports the other two players in order to avoid the wipe mechanic we saw in Gatekeepers. This person will then open the portal the teleported players call out, and read the oracles as normal. The other two players that were teleported will also be doing everything as normal. The non-flawless way involves someone jumping off the map and dying before the encounter starts, then self-rezzing after the other two players are teleported. For a second phase, they can jump off again before the teleport, providing the light fading timer has enough time left. And they can be revived by one of the two other players as long as they time it right as they are teleported, so they will now be alive to avoid the wipe, open the portal and read oracles, but not be teleported with the other two. If necessary, this can also be done for a third phase using the other player's revive token. Once to damage, I recommend all three of you to be solar wellocks with the touch of flame aspect and fusion grenades to spam during the high grenade recharge damage phase Atheon has. The Heat Rises Warlock that was outside reading should run Tractor Cannon. One of the players that was teleported who was shooting the oracles should be on Xenophage to one-shot the oracles, and the relic holder may use whatever they wish. It is also their job to handle the relic during DPS. If you are getting imminent detainment, standing at the feet of the boss will prompt him to stomp you out of it so no one has to worry about freeing you. I highly recommend using the exotic helmet Verity's Brow and getting and maintaining your stacks of death throws by killing harpies before and during DPS for even more grenade recharge speed and damage. That's it from me. I hope you enjoyed and learned something new, and I'll see you next time.